To be or not to be? That's the question. That's from Hamlet. And the most common verb in the English language. The thing about the be verb is that there are actually 7 variations. Be, am, is, are, was, were, and been. What this means is that it's much more difficult than it may seem at first. Often, the be verb is taught together with pronouns, as it should be. The general rules for using the be verb are as follows. With the pronoun I, we use am in the present and was in the past, as in, I am happy, I was happy. With the he, she, and it pronouns, we use is for the present and also was in the past, as in, he is happy and she was happy. And with the you, we, and they pronouns, we use are for the present and were for the past, as in, you are happy and we were happy. This verb is one of the most important foundations of the English language. Getting this right from the beginning will mean far less trouble along the way of the English learning journey. With this verb alone, we can have conversations in describing feelings, nationalities, age, appearance, gender, and many, many more interesting topics. Now, one of the secrets to getting the be verb right is its application to people and things that don't take on the form of pronouns, as in these examples. Michael is Scottish. We know that Michael is a male name, so Michael means he. That's why we say Michael is Scottish, because we can also say he is Scottish. My neighbors are annoying. In this example, my neighbors can be replaced with the pronoun they. We can easily say they are annoying. If the be verb is the first thing we learn in English, then the auxiliary verbs do and have are the second and third things. Verbs are the most important words in language, especially for beginners. With only the 3 base words be, do, and have, along with the variations, a lot can be expressed. The following are some general rules for using the do and have verbs. For further explanation, please refer to future lessons that focus on these auxiliary verbs. In terms of when we use each verb, the be verb is used with adjectives, continuous forms, and the passive voice. For example, Michael is handsome. Michael is putting on makeup, and Michael is involved in the modeling industry. The do verb is used with infinitives, or words without ing and ed. For example, Michael works as a model. Michael participates in strange activities, and Michael does modeling work. And finally, the have verb is used for possession and the present perfect tense. For example, Michael has many fans, and Michael has earned himself fans from all over the world. Unfortunately, there is no magic to this. Our channel can only encourage you to practice, and practice. The first step is to get the subject-verb agreement right. That is, Michael is happy and Michael's friends are happy. Secondly, work on the negative forms. That is, Michael is not happy and Michael's friends are not happy. Next, work on question forms. Is Michael happy? And are Michael's friends happy? And then the past tense. Was Michael happy? And were Michael's friends happy? Work on contracted forms such as Michael's handsome. Do the same for the do and have verbs. Remember, Getting this right will allow any English language learner to build a very strong base. To access more videos about learning English, please give the video a like, click subscribe, and turn on notifications.